Hello and welcome to episode 4 of On the Dawntrail. This is my Final Fantasy XIV playthrough series and guide where I'm starting from a Realm Reborn and going all the way past Endwalker in preparation for 7.0, the Dawntrail expansion, which releases in summer of 2024. So, last I left off, I had just basically completed the Ifrit arc where I beat up that primal, and now I've just joined a new grand company, that being the Order of the Twin Adder. And no sooner than I arrived, they're asking me to go on this little mission and look for an airship that suspiciously crashed within the 12's Wood. We need to make our way to the East Shroud, and if I remember correctly, I do not have the Aetheryte. Yep, I'm not attuned to that Aetheryte, so I have to walk by foot, which is always the worst, but it's a necessary evil. I'm headed there now for my next part of the MSQs. Level 33 already. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? That buff, the road to 80 buff that you get by choosing a preferred server, really does come in handy for ensuring that you're never going to be underleveled and you never have to go grind anything. You can just enjoy the story, do the MSQs, bam, 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 ride one right after the other. I also may have told a little bit of a fib in the sense that I'm only going to do MSQs and job quests, because one of the absolutely essential other things you need to do in this game is ensure that you get yourself a mount. Oop. Uh-oh. There we go. My controller's bugging out. Back when I initially played, getting the mount was not part of the MSQs, and I don't know if that's been changed or not. I feel like it should be, because it truly is an essential part of the game. Just makes things so much easier, you don't have to walk everywhere. But if that is the case and it is not a part of the MSQs, then I'm going to take a little detour, hopefully pretty soon, and get myself a mount. If I remember correctly, it's somewhere very soon after these portions of the MSQs. You need to be a part of a grand company in order to obtain a mount. That's where you get it. The actual process might be a little bit different than how I remember, but we'll go through it together and see if I can figure it out. For the time being, finally attuned to that Aetheryte. Let's go head over to the quest marker way down in the Southern Shroud. Ding, 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 ding. I hope I don't hit too many snags in my gameplay today. For whatever reason, my game has been crashing. It's been a slew of DirectX errors. If anybody knows what those are, you let me know. I looked it up a little bit, and there's been some conflicting evidence of how to actually deal with that whole thing, so haven't necessarily found a way to avoid it completely. Airship crewmen, look at these guys. These gal knots don't even want to deal with me. Oh, it's an instance. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Alright, get my reading chops ready. Just sneak up behind him. Thank you, dear. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Yeah, that was not very good cover. It is thunderstormy here in the 12's Wood. The Adder's Nest sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You are an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. And you are Furious Cable, I presume. I was told to expect an honorary serpent. Why, thanks for your aid, friend. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to this man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They're not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Oh. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must. And bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Imperial scouts from Castrum Oriens. They mean to requisition the ship. Wedge! You have to help him! That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? But isn't that the Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring. She really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me all. The Ironworks' latest creation must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them, swift and sure, and rescue Engineer Wedge. Wedge, that's his name. Furious, I trust we can rely on your support. May the matron watch over us. With me! You're not even gonna help? Alright, I don't need his help. An ambush! To arms! Oh, you done messed up. Bunch of low-life peons, dude. Easy. Got a joke, bro? Leave none standing. Oh, actually, we'll got these archers in the back here. So easy, brother. Damn, not much of a battle, dude. Put these guys in the dirt. Bestialis. What does that mean? Savages! You cannot stand against the might of the Empire. This has gone on long enough. I don't think so. Oh, we help him? Whoa! Annihilate these barbarians! Teach them the futility of resistance. Hold on, gotta get the archers first. That is a big old machine there. Let's take out this guy first. He's curing. Yeah, definitely gotta take out this guy first. Sermon drill. Stand here and oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Leave me alone! Come on, someone else hold aggro. No! No! Oop. Oh, he's fleeing? Yes, right. Run. Oh, nope. Just kidding. Too easy. Too mobile for this fool. Almost there. He's just gonna stand there now. He's ready to die. Yeah, that's right. Nothing to it. Pigs! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed on with the ship. Putting words in my mouth. That was a close one. Too damn close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you are doing your work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may be lurking nearby. As for you, Furious, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Adder's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions. When next we meet, let it be as fellow serpents of the Order. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the twin adder lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge! Thank you, we're very grateful. No, these two. A couple of clowns. Too easy. Oops, not that one. Alright, back to Gridania we go. Oof. Kinda don't like that. The adder's nest is a bit far from the aetheryte. Yes, let me enlist, please. Various, it does my spirit well to see you returned. Word arrived up moments ago from the team at 9 Evies. Lest you worry, the 2 engineers are safely on their way. The lieutenant informs me that you were instrumental in the mission's success. Had you not found Engineer Biggs when you did, and helped us to rout the Garleans, things might have been very different. And all this before you were even inducted into the Order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder standard. But without further ado, let us see to your induction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruptions. Got him! Woods begone. Protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do, after which I will invite you to swear an oath of your own free will. Ooh, this is grand. For a grand company. The Order of the Twin Adder is the Grand Company of Gridania. It brings together the martial, economic, and technological resources of our nation, that we might stand strong in times of direst adversity when our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days before the calamity, in readiness to fight the Garlean Empire and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Seed Seer Kane Senna is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania and the sanctity of the Twelveswood. As the entwined serpents that grace our standard, let Forestborn strive as one with friends from afar to ensure that peace shall ever reign in Gridania. In doing so, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, Furious Cable, I ask that you give unto us your oath of allegiance in whatever fashion you see fit. Oh boy. Woods will be done. I'll strike down enemies. My life. I shall strike down our enemies and drink of their blood. Quite. Your fervor is duly noted. May it lend you strength as you strive to preserve all that is good in this great nation. By the power vested in me, I assign you the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. You are now a man of the Order of the Twin Adder. Go forth, Private Cable, and do that which brings peace to the Twelveswood and honor to our name. Hey, that's pretty cool. I even get a rousing round of applause. Look at that. Holy. They love me. Can you hear me, Furious? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Order of the Twin Adder contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Cable. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a serpent of Gridania, you are no less a scion. Pray, return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here who I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. The distant call of a friend in need, perhaps. As you are needed elsewhere, I shall not keep you any longer. I would, however, suggest speaking with High Serpent Commander Vorsel Huloy before you depart. He may provide you with assistance on the journey ahead. That was a quick turn. Alright, let's go talk to this dude. I wonder what assistance he brings. You may now accept the quest. Yes! That's the one! My little Chocobo Twin Adder by speaking with Vorsel Hulo. The quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn. Oh, that's perfect. Holy moly. Snake Bitten. Order of the Twin Adder. Ooh, deliver missions. Yes, yes, all this stuff, just some random stuff. There you go. My little Chocobo, that's the one. Ah, Private Cable. I understand you have been working tirelessly in Gridania's name. You are truly an example to your fellow serpents. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you couldn't get to your destination quick enough? That perhaps you could do with a swifter pair of legs? If so, you might consider getting a personal Chocobo. You have yet to be issued your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to attain one in no time at all. Let me tell you how to go about it. First, you must obtain a Serpent Chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the Quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to our man Singer, and he will furnish you with a suitable bird. Say Quartermaster? Is it one of these? Serpent Chocobo 200? What the? Uh-oh, I need seals, yo. How do I get seals? Yummy! I think I get seals by doing fates. And other things? Oops. To obtain your personal, you must present Singer with a Serpent Chocobo. Is this document your company seals? You're just hoping you have been setting aside your seals. Okay, so they don't just give me the seals, which is okay, I believe. Okay, so one way I know I can get seals is by doing fates. Therefore, we're going to take a small, just a teensy-weensy little detour. We're going to do some fates. Let's go here to the East Shroud. The Chocobo will make things so much more worth it, so we're gonna do this. It's important to me. Look for some fates. There's one down in this bottom right corner here. Oh, talk to this guy first. Yes, yeah. And let's go do this fate. Let's see, it requires level 19. I'm level 33, so I'm perfectly capable of doing it. And it's, okay. The fates also have different icons, right? So this icon with the 3 swords, one of them being an axe, I think it's a lance actually, a sword, and an axe being crossed, it just means it's battle. A bunch of mobs will be in there, you have to kill them. This big scary looking face one means there's a big elite boss, or elite mob in that area that you have to kill. So this one will be super simple, just gonna fight all these. Oh. And because I'm over leveled, I need to level sync. So once I kill this boring weevil, I'll switch over. On the screen, you'll see on the right side this level sync. I click on that, and now I can do the fates. I was just too high of a level, so they want to ensure that I can't cheese the entire thing by killing everything with one AoE ability. So they level sync you down, so that it's at least a little bit more competitive. And you'll see every time I kill one of these, that little bar beneath the level sync gets a little bit more full. So this might take just a bit. I have 4 minutes to complete this. It shouldn't take me that long at all. Let's see. Anybody else doing this one? Nope. Sometimes I'll have a bunch of players in one fate. It looks like today it's just me, or at least in this fate, with a bunch of NPCs. Just for a little bit of a, what do you call it, immersion. We're gonna AoE these guys down. Make sure I tag them. Oops. These guys, tag all these guys here. Uh oh, I picked up one that's not a Ivy. Let's see, they die pretty quickly. Almost there. Let's see how many seals I'll get. 109. So I got 109 seals from that fate, so if I do one more, hopefully that will do it. Okay, there's another one way up there. It's another combat one, so I just have to kill things. Level 20, easy peasy. Not the Navy! Yep, and then, of course, this one is a regular quest, so it'd probably be something like a fetch quest or something of that sort. But it is a fate. Or like a, what do you call it? An escort quest type thing. Yeah, I'm just so over level that even though those gnats are aggroable, they just don't even want to mess with me. Okay, let's level sync down. And who am I killing? These diseased Trents, it looks like. Oh, these guys do want to fight me because I'm now level synced with level 25. short work of these guys here. Okay. Tag these diseased Trents. Good, 15 ought to do it, something like that. Let's see. Oh no. I have to aggro into these other boars. Dun, dun, dun. Come on. I need more Trents. There we go. Yeah, I feel like fates in themselves aren't as big anymore, or at least I don't really see a lot of people doing fates. There are these things in the later game called hunt trains, where a whole bunch of people will join a singular party, or at least all follow each other, and then find, essentially, fates in the overworld, and then complete them together. And you can get some pretty decent rewards by doing those. But at these lower levels, fates are more or less ignored, unfortunately. Unless you need to do them for something, such as, you know, getting company seals for the Chocobo quest. Tis a bit of a shame. Almost there. Come on, die. I'm gonna aggro that boar. Okay, maybe one more? Or is that it? Alright, yep, okay. So I should have more than 200. Let's go back to Redania. And then we'll buy that Chocobo seal, issuance seal. Yeah, I honestly do not recall it being so clear the last time I leveled up my main character that you needed to get a Chocobo like this. No, not that one. This guy. Alright, it was under material. Chocobo issuance. Yes. Alright, now Singer, he says, yeah? Where is this? All the way over there. It's this thing. Let's go. So similar to some other games, you can't use your mount in some areas. So in these city-states, you cannot use your mount. That's why you don't see any of these people hanging out or on top of anything. But in the overworld, for sure. Want a bird issuance, you say? Then I'll need to see your serpent chocobo issuance. Take it! Take my issuance! Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. Thanks, bud. Oh, it's beautiful! And here it is. The fellow's been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Yes, me. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. Quack! Kawaii. Oh, let's talk to him, eh? Quack! Ooh, name my chocobo. A name must be between 2 and 20 alphabetical characters. Alright, that's simple enough. To make it easy, we're just gonna go with Cringe Corner. Quack! He loves it. Oh, he just runs off. I dare say he likes his name. Damn, I sure hope so. Here is your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Yes! And just like that, I got my mount. So in my inventory, I'll use the Chocobo whistle, so it gets added to my actions. And now I have a mount, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into actions and no, we're going to go into mount guide. And now I have, see here, this Chocobo. And I actually want to put it in where is it? This one here, and this action bar. So we'll go back into mount guide. I have a very specific way I like my action bars. There we go, and you're going to go right here. There we go. So that action bar is when I go left trigger and then into right trigger. And now I press up on the directional pad and I can access my Chocobo. But as he said, he doesn't like to be accessed here in crowded cities and dungeons, so I can't use him right now. But if I head out over to Vesper Bay in order to continue with the main story scenario, I should be able to pop him out. Okay, we go like this. Chocobo. Dun 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 dun. Look how beautiful he is. And my mount speed is so much faster than Peloton and just running. You can jump. So one thing to take note of is right now when I summoned my Chocobo, the music did not change. It's still the same overworld music. As a new player, I think by default it's on. When you summon a Chocobo or a mount, the music changes to specific riding music. I mean, that's cool for a while and it's very Final Fantasy-esque. It's the same Final Fantasy Chocobo riding music. But when you hop on your mount every 15 seconds and you're always on it in the overworld and you just hear that one song, it can be a little tedious. So I have elected to turn off the riding music. Welcome back, Furious. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. I literally give this person a different voice every single time. I cannot remember how I recently did it. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Furious. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. Who the heck could this possibly be? This way, sirs. Oh, hey. It's Biggs and Wedge. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Nice. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. I bet, Minfilia. I bet. Oh, everyone left. Let's do it.
Now, having set aside the formalities,
Voiced.
We have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Fumu.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Nope, get to hang out with Ida and Papalimo again. No more Thancred. Daijoubu da yo. Alright, let's go back to the Adder's Nest. Making my way down. Meet my friends Ida and Papalimo to investigate the sylphs. Sylph-management. Indeed. Alright. Hey, talk to this guy again. Vorsel Heluch. We know far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the scions once more if we are to... beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think out loud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Excuse me. We come in peace. Well, if it isn't Private Cable reporting for duty, that's the zeal I like to see from an enterprising young serpent. Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me your quest in the name of the scions of late. There we go. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the twin adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard what we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the Elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see your people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The twin adders of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry indeed. Do we strike at Ramu or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer station there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as they say, Papalimo. Alright, so we're going to West Shore Pier, which I think I can take the Ethernet, which should take me at least, if not directly to it, at least very close. Let's take a look-see. Ethernet to the pier. Where's the pier? The pier. Oh yeah, Lancers Guild, that'll do. Koreka. Aye, the ferry dock at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Nice. The ferry skipper. What'd you say? Sweet Boom Pier? I think so. I happen to be heading across the lake to Sweet Boom Pier in the East Shroud. Pretty sure that's what she said, right? Okay, let's make our way. Yep. Oh, actually, I think I actually have Hawthorne. I do. You know what? We're just gonna teleport to it. 100 gil? Nothing to me. I was here before because of my job quests, if I do recall correctly. How convenient. I'm guessing they're in this building, eh? Yes, sir. Amelane. Indeed. I am Amelane of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more, you'd do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Rolf. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my story with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. Oh god, making me talk to people. Isabel. The Sylphs? Yes. Father's told me his story plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, swiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee-hee! Did she really have to tee-hee me? Let's talk to this guy. Blazette. The quickest way to a Quiverman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't think of trying to foist their foodstuffs on a Sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Oh. Photosynthesis. Mon. The Sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing mortal faces on our masks, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Ooh. Conflicting accounts, okay. How do we resolve this, Rolf? Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. The heck? This guy for real? Oh, for real? Oh, still here, eh? Great! There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you did well to bring along a, Drats, what was it again? And my wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Come on, dude, you're killing me. The comb? That's way over there. Luckily, I have a Chocobo. Why is it called the comb? It's like la push. It's la push, baby. Rosa Hawthorne. Hey, didn't I talk to this person before? Rosa. A peace offering for the sylphs? Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish six-seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Well, that's weird. Alright. Some amber liquid on a patch of grass. The plot thickens. Curious tussock. Amber syrup. Oh, it's an ochu! Suckly. Put the guy in the dirt, though. Hey, I got one. Gotta go back to Rolf in Hawthorne Hut. I have the milk root. Did a whole basic 360 right there. How's this guy? Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Yes. Milk root, but of course! Those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on you. Now, let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the mortal that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend. And do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Ah, and before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Ameline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Ah, an old adventurer, he says. Bested by a mortal. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Komuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and as the close ear of the tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver. A missive from the Elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in briefs, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not express upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Hey, that's not too bad. Let's go talk to some Gishel Greens, as Ida would say. Some Sylphs. Oh, what's this? There's a trader at the Sylphs. Interesting. This is Gordon. Dyslexia? I literally thought that said dyslexia. Oh, they're all Exias. Oh, jeez. Ooh, interesting. Kumuxio. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. Okay, here we go. So now I need to do something. I must dance. Okay, we're gonna sort by name so that I can find dance quite easy. Dance. Look at me. I'm jiving, bro. Holy schmoly. This one would welcome walking ones who moves like this one's. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one would bring gift to this one? Walking one is most kind. Oh my god, dude. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. I'm glad. Glad I could, groovin' and schmoovin'. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we've come to pay respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania. Walking one become a dancing one and brought milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Furious here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seedseer herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words of Gridania. Walking One's waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Furious's jig insufficiently jiggy? Bro, come on, hold up. I was super jiggy. I'm as baffled as you. But something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Alright, I'll do it. Do what I must. Alright, what must I do? Say, Furious, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow! Oh, there goes those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. You liar. Absolute liar. Let's dance. And I dance, and I dance. Look at that dance. Holy. Dude, I really do got some schmoves. Hello? Ooh, Walking One knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. That was easy. Imagine if you just dance in front of people and they automatically want to be friends with you. That would make my life, at least, so much easier. Yeah. A two-step. Now jig with it. Do the stanky leg. Walking One would be a friend to these ones? This one is overjoyed. But this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Okay, that's a little kind of messed up, alright. undermine me. Oh, we're gonna talk to Dyslexia. Oops, no. Not right here. Yeah, Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Hello? Oh. Ah, Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious Elder One of Forest City. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Hey, too easy. I'm a hit. I'm a big hit. Alright, Ida. You liar. Furious! Would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Get out of here, Ida. You lion. Furious. As an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero or knight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who made their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely, they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hera Amedia of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most like to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. I wonder why they can't do that, you know? Why do I have to do everything? Amedia. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray, hear me out. What? Okay. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from moms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zig Gorlins and Gall Gnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with these deeds, seek out Kamuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Man, they're making me do fetch quests. Can you believe this? Me, who felled Ifrit of my own accord, by myself with no help from Thancred, has to do fetch quests. Why the nerve? What am I looking for? Brownie brush? Yeah. Brownies, eh? You know, that sounds pretty good, to be honest. I haven't had a brownie in quite some time. Oh, yeah. Fresh baked brownies on this lovely October day. Oh, buddy. Ding 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 ding. Bing ding 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 ding. Alright, gotta kill a gnat. A gall gnat. Look at them friggin' gnats over there. Disgusting. Oh, this is a elite one. That Fate is one of those ones. Yep, look, in the minimap at the top right, that's the icon for a singular boss / elite mob to kill. And whenever you enter a Fate with that as the objective, it plays this really cool song. Here it comes. It's hype. I remember back in my beginning Final Fantasy XIV days, I was but a wee arcanist, and I stumbled upon a Fate with the objective to kill an elite mob, and that singular song hooked me. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Then of course I got mollywopped into the ground trying to kill that thing by myself, but you know, you live and you learn. Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. What if I give you these brownie bushes? Dancing one brings brownie bushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one after all. You're darn right. This one asks dancing one for forgiveness. This one have many troubles since walking ones last come to our abode. This one must be careful. Always careful. But dancing one is not like other walking ones. This one can trust dancing one. This one would ask dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs of dancing one to help this one know more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing one must speak to these ones here and walking ones in hut house and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, dancing one. This one depends on kindness of dancing one. Alright, let's go talk to some people. Who am I talking to? Palexia? Strange steel ones. Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. They're after treasure, eh? Surely after something. Hey, another player. What's this guy's name? Lachel Atoel. Shush, shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary like touch ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Right. Okay, let's go to Hawthorne Hut where I can talk to some more peoples. Mon. Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mentioned, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurous. We got ourselves another mystery. These Garleans. Why are they here? Oh, I guess we're not talking to Rolf. Victor. Fearsome types are clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Wow, okay, that was... Thanks for the... amazing insight there, Victor. Make my way all the way back to Little Solace. Sounds like they're over here. Because that one Gishel, or that one Sylph was afraid of us making noise near this bridge. So, they're probably over there. And my gut tells me this Kamuxio is gonna send me to investigate. Not like Ida and Papalymo just standing there doing nothing! This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? I'm talking. This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes and go walking deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one marks map right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Look at that. Oh, I guess they're over here. Not across the bridge, but over here. But just as I suspected, Kamuxio is sending me to investigate. How predictable. These feeble-minded sylphs. Uh-oh. Suspicious! Oh my goodness! Oh my damn! Oh my goodness! They're going ham! Literally set up an ambush, didn't they? Oh, these guys died real quick. Just kidding. They're only level 21, no wonder. Leave me alone! All the enemies die so quickly that putting on my dot just doesn't make any sense. They die before it can get like 2 ticks in. Alright. Alright, Kamuxio. I did your dirty work. Dancing one is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing one found something. Dancing one found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One symbols. The message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes, this one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do Steel Walking Ones know to find them? Is there sneaking one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to Steel Walking Ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to these ones. You know how difficult it is to try to read these things. Yep, nice. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. Oh, Claxio. Why must you go all by yourself? Why must you put all this work upon me? Oh, Claxio. Why? Oh, he's not that far. Found you. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solace. Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. This one rely on Walking Ones for everything, no better than those ones that summoned a Primal One. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. Alright, Claxio, I'm about to put you in the dirt and swear me, mum. Ugh. To go all the way back to Kamuxio to report that Claxio's being a little brat, and then I'm probably going to have to find Claxio again. Claxio's probably going to be in trouble. Save Claxio. Claxio pledges his undying allegiance to me. Oops. What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest. But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry and find Claxio. Helpful One should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful One to Claxio. But hurry before touched ones take Claxio away. Called it. Oh my gosh. Claxio's way over there now. Oh, Claxio. Come on, buddy. It don't gotta be this way, you know. It don't gotta be this way. Let's weave, bob and weave, all these enemies. At least it's not raining and thunderstorming in the 12's Wood anymore. There's, alas, lights in the 12's Wood. Who'd have thought? Jumping. Giga. Interesting. Oh, it's an instance. Let's do it. Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Kamuxio that this one will never go back. Never! Oh, desu. Touched ones? Touched one should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Oh, now you come join. Be on guard, Furious. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Tamalja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Hiya! Claxio, these ones are your friends. Come with these ones, serve Primal One together. No, this one is good one. We'll never go with bad ones. I don't know if I mentioned, but these little in-battle sort of banners that pop up of the, what do you call it? The dialogue of these little characters. Hurry up, Papalumo. I can't bear the stench any longer. I'm doing the best I can. If we dispatch the Sylphs, surely. Meddling one not smart to anger this one. This one has many friends in the forest. A Morble? And things were going so well. Oh boy. There's something not right about this Morble. Ignore it and focus our attacks on the Sylphs. No, not Stinky One. Stinky One is scary. Stinky One stink. Make this one... What's happening? Okay. I'm gonna fight the Sylphs. They tell me to fight the Sylphs. But yeah, those dialogue banners apparently were not always like that. I honestly don't remember because all of the newer content features them, right? So it's a very normal part of the battle sequence. But I guess they were only recently added to this older stuff from A Realm Reborn and everything, which I find quite interesting. This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried, so very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Camuxio, and Meddling One as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Camuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like Touch Ones did, but this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling or helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Camuxio and friendly ones. You're welcome. It is my pleasure to serve the people of Little Solace. Well, that should see to it. What say we return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Yes, indeed. Dodge that wild boar. Jump over this bat. Gotta love Sylphs, am I right? Oh, them Sylphs. What a Sylphy bunch. Absolutely Sylphy. Alright, Camuxio. Yes, Camuxio. Just as I expected. Nope. Cutscene! This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful One saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful One is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Elder One. But Elder One is... Oh no. Uh-oh. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaron. Buscaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaron, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaron for this one? A Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One. Please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help, and please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Holy schmoly, dude. Back to Gridania. I need to go commission the Adder's Nest for help. Oh, someone's playing something. You? Yep. I don't know what that is. Yes, you can play musical instruments in this game, and some people play some absolutely amazing compositions off of an in-game little... Actually, I don't know how to do it. I'm just not smart enough, but some people would go crazy. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elder's gone missing, you say? Well, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Gia Malko at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search effort. Excuse me. The Bent Branch. Blablabla. Gia Malko. A message from Commander Helio, you say? The Sylph Elder has vanished? Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Okay. The Buscaron. Oh no. No! Ugh. So go back to the Central Shroud and go to... Oh jeez, alright. We making a trek. Unless... Wait. Ugh, I don't think I did. Let's see. Did I talk to a Chocobo person there? Nope, only to Gridania. Yabbe. It's okay, because we are fast. We are speed on this Chocobo. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Oh yeah, this is so much faster. Holy. This way, right? Yes. Almost there. Ooh. Oh, you know what? While I'm here... Oops, not Duty Finder. Where's my journal? I can wait a little bit. Just kidding. Hey, Peter and Papolino are here already. That was fast. Buscaron, I remember you. How do I speak? Probably a gravelly, graspy sort of voice. Like this. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... I'll hear fill your belly then. Ah, hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking thereabouts. I couldn't rightly say if it'd be the elder you seek. Uh-oh. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Sort of painting one red and another one blue. Most folk would struggle to tell them too hard. If you're the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across the Sylph Elder yourself. That didn't help. Busk around. No word on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscaron in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight. I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swig grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Okay. I'll fight some person. This dude. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes on your face? I'm putting some water on him right now. Ugh, Nofika's teats, that's cold! What do you mean, no fighting? This Duskwhite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. The bastard gets to keep his skin, for now. You're welcome, Buscaron. Oops, no, get out of here. Nah, get out of here. Buscaron, please. What the... There you go. Nicely done, Furious. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. There you go. In case you didn't see, the bloke who got the brunt of that outburst is a dusk-white Elizin. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duckwhites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bear a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Yeah, I agree with that. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a kickern friend of mine, you see, name of Toto-Rak, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc. So I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here in my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did, and not long after, cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenosha. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have forgotten it when he left, so I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadan fellow named Ban Singh. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa Laminsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. What? Really? They're making me go all the way to Hawker's Alley, huh? Before I do that, let's go touch one of the Aetherites here. That way, when I inevitably have to come back to Buscaron, I can just teleport to Quarry Mill and go left. Oh, I'm so close to this job quest, I could do that as well. I think I'll wait just a little longer. Just a smidge. There's Quarry Mill. I need to know what happens with the job quests with Silver and Le Aliapo. Touch. Said no touching. Alright, now let's go to Hawker's Alley. Off we go. Limsa Lominsa. Oh, quite barren today. Alright, let's see. All the way down there. Okay, we can use an Ethernet to Hawker's Alley. Where's he at? Ban Singh, there he is. Ah, Ban Singh. Okay, Ban Singh. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. A kicker who worked at the Druthers. Aye, you speak of Teteron. Related to that Chocobo bloke just over there by some blood or another. Put two of them put in together and we're making good coin. Put old Teteron up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Chocobo himself. He can be tight of lip though, I warn you. Best to take this chicken egg with you. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venture along. Too shy to come of his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Buscaron was apparently pretty popular. Chocobo. Oh, what the heck?
Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Chocobo busy with business, too busy for blather.
But I have an egg.
Chicken egg? Chocobo love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Teteron. Teteron no here no more. Teteron leave Limsa. Teteron go look for sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where paid trading post is. Weinberg no Teteron. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at ferry dock. You go to ferry docks. Chocobo forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Chocobo.
Okay, well, thanks. Alright, gotta go to, what now? Fisherman's Guild? Or, what the heck do you say? That was the lower decks here. Oh, I see. Yeah, Fisherman's Guild. Sometimes it's really hard to make out where the quest marker is. Weinberg. Let's see. Let's take a good look at you. Teteron. I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry to Aleport.
Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. Skipper here could take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Aldfoot. He's an old hand what knows a great deal about a great many things. Oh gosh. To Airport. This ferry is bound for Airport. Are you riding with us? 40 gil? It'll probably be like 100 something to teleport, so might as well just ride the ferry. Okay. Oh, he's right here. There he is. Aldfoot. Ah, Aldfoot. Aldfoot. Tataroon? Ah, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Kickern. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Mimaroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Okay. Oh, maybe I've already been up here. Nope, definitely have not. It is completely not even checked off. Well, we're on a journey. A journey to find this Kickern. Tataroon. Get this Chocobo Porter. Eh. Skull Valley. This is where Satasha was. Sastasha. Yeah, I haven't really spent much time here in Lenosha, have I? Hiya. Ooh, Upper Lenosha. Let's see, there's no Aetheryte over here, so we're not going to worry about picking one up. Heckin' foggy, though. Foggy. Hey, some players. Doing a fate. Tataroon! Found you. Oh, got the nice music. Customer be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Bring something for Tataroon. Tataroon, forget this. Forget at Druthers. Tataroon swore would never forget earring, but never forget forgot. Tataroon think. Tataroon think. Good Buscaroon doing good. Good Buscaroon good to Tataroon. Tataroon miss good Buscaroon.
Oh my gosh, that's something I haven't done in forever. Check to see if I have new gear. Let's take a look. You'll notice in the past, like, what, 12 levels, I haven't even done this. We'll go here. Recommended gear. Oh, nope. All my gear is the same. Hey, I finally took off those friggin' glasses.
Good Buscaroon help Tataroon. Tataroon deed. Tataroon dead without good Buscaroon. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Tataroon make quicker and firewater for Buscaroon. Buscaroon love firewater. You help Tataroon make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers.
Oh my gosh. Off to the fetch quest. Way over there. Hey up. Hey up. Oh, level 50 something. What the heck's that guy doing here? It's a big old pelican flamingo looking thing. What the heck? That's right. No, no. Am I going the wrong way? Do I have to go up that thing? Or over here? Let's try over here first. Swing around? I think it does. Yes, it does. And this goes deep that way. Okay, good. We're in the right place. Coral pup. Just what I needed. Yeah, as I was saying, I did not change my gear for the past probably over 10 levels, and yet I'm killing things very, very quickly still. So as mentioned before, you really don't have to worry about gear for a long time, as you're just playing the story and going through it all. There's absolutely no need. And as mentioned before also, you don't have to worry about RNG drop rates for quest items. You kill the mob that has the quest item, and it automatically will drop it. Ah, jeez, of course I freaking aggroed this guy. I'm paralyzed. go. Back to Tetrarune. One thing I need to do to modify my interface is to put my buffs or my debuffs in a place much easier to find. So I think once I turn in this quest, I can do that. It's very important to set up your HUD and your interface in a way that is comfortable for you. I like to have things at a glance, so I don't have to move my eyes too much. I'm normally focusing, not focusing, but I look more toward my action bars just to ensure, well, one, because I'm bad, and two, to ensure that I'm pressing the right buttons. So all my stuff is normally floated around there.
Tetrarune make firewater for Buscaroon. You bring thingies Tetrarune need? You brought all thingies. Tetrarune make firewater now. Make good firewater for old Buscaroon. Tetrarune start making firewater now. Good firewater take time, more good. You come back later.
What? Okay, I'll come back later. But for now, okay, I've also, you'll notice some of these quests have been dropping these things called, oh gosh dang it. These weapon coffers. So yeah, you really don't need to worry about gear because the quests will drop things like this. If I open this up, it'll automatically make a weapon that's suitable for my class, which is the archer. So it made an elm velocity bow. Let's see if it's better than what I currently have. Oh, look, I already have an elm velocity bow equipped, so kind of useless. But as a quick tutorial, let's go into changing my HUD. So we go in the system side of the main menu, go into HUD layout. You'll have all of these little outlines for the different parts of your HUD. So I actually want to change these status enfeeblements. Enfeeblements are the debuffs, enhancements are your buffs. I'm okay with having my enhancements up here because I don't really need to check my buffs too often, but I definitely want to make sure I have a keen eye on my debuffs, my enfeeblements. I'm going to move that down here next to where I have the target info, progress bar. This is the enemy's casting bar, so when an enemy casts lightning or something of that sort, it shows up here, which I've shown before. My progress bar, if I'm casting, I have on the left side. So left is me, the right is the enemies. So I'm going to move this, how I have it in my other characters, I have it near over here on the right side. So at a glance, I can be able to see it. I'm also going to go into UI element settings and make it bigger. So let's see, enhancements are okay. Initial enhancements, enfeeblements, right now it's at 60% the size. I'm going to put this all the way up to 100% so that my enfeeblements are very, very large for me to be able to see. Let's put this just a little bit over to the side there, and that should be okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Let's save that. And now, anytime I get a debuff, it should show right in this area. And when that happens, we'll see if it works.
Tetrarune make firewater. Good firewater. You take the Buscaroon. Good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tell Buscaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Ah, Tetrarune hopes Buscaroon happy. Tetrarune gives Buscaroon thankies. Many thankies, you tell Buscaroon. Tetrarune make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscaroon.
Let's get out of here. And back to Buscaroon. Oops. Nope, I want the mounts. So we can walk on over. Yeah, if you actually go into this main menu and look at a whole bunch of things, you'll find all sorts of settings and things that you can change. It's all hidden within there. And there are plenty of guides online to be able to find exactly what you want, but, you know, just some simple tips and tricks of how I set things up. Everyone does it differently, and everyone will have a different interface. Find what works best for you, and stick with it, you know? Alright, Buscaroon, where you at?
Buscaroon. Ah, you returned. Thank you for seeing Tetrarune's belongings to him. What's this? For me? Kicker and firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... bloody hells, he was cutting onions back here. He says to shelve it for a year, does he? That sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's gonna be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together.
Ooh, more gear. Oh, so much better too. Put this on. Yeah.
There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but feared near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place we've never known a Sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far.
Oh, get out of my screen. Oh, look at these players.
More than like, the missing Sylph's elders among them. Here, I marked a track to where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen.
Holy smokes, there's a whole bunch of different little things. Oh, jeez, they're been everywhere. Okay, they're on this side, eh? Excuse me. See my progress bar on the left side there. Oh, and an enemy popped up. Not the enemy. It's a guardian enemy. That's quite interesting. Let's go over here. Of course, they're sighted on top of a bunch of rocks. What's that all about? Nothing. Looks like this other person's on the same quest as I am.
I got a friend.
A whole lot of nothing. I'll say it's a nothing.
Nothing.
Don't know if it's gonna be around here on the other side. There it is. Perfect.
Oh no, Green!
Taking them down. Taking them down. Alright, back to Buscaroon. It's probably Buscaron. I don't know why I say oon. There's only one O in Buscaroon. Buscaron. The old Bussy. Mr. Bussy. Hey, some adventurers over here. A disorderly adventurer? Interesting. Of course, Papalimo and Ida are doing nothing.
So, was there ought to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Guardians! In this part of the Twelveswood. First Sylphs and now Guardians, and all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Guardians be following the Sylphs? Tracking them, or give a chase mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand and when the Whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor.
Uh-oh.
Who is it? I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Guardians? Well, I'm thinking I may have identified a suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on with thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it. But this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when he first told me about the Guardians in the forest. I couldn't help but putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Furious. And if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Laurentius. Sounds like a traitor's name. Alright. Oh, he's right here. Thank goodness. Length of 12. Uh-oh. He's being suspicious. Can you not see I am on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Yeah, you're not on patrol, buddy. You're doing some suspicious stuff. And we ain't take kindly to suspicious people around these parts. Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a high price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. You? What did you... How long have you... help! 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 Please, come quickly, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. Oh, you messed up. One person? You called one person? Yeah. What are you gonna do now, Laurentius? How? How did you... You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Yeah, sure, buddy. Keep telling yourself that. Dig yourself a bigger hole. It's gonna catch up to you. You're in this tree, ain't you? Nope. You're somewhere on the opposite side of the tree. Instance time. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough. Enough, I say. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So, I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. He laughed. Though you do not realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Garleans! I brought the Vieira bastard. Vieira is my race, the bunny boys. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable amount of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power. Or of making it. Or remaking it as we will Gridania. Yo, I beat these chumps up. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did you? You there, Vieira. You stand here at old Buck's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. Nice. Got some buddies with me. Bring it on. You mean to stand against the might of the Empire with this red-bellied rabble at your side? Ha! Your eyes betray your words, coward. You know full well the whalers fear the wisp-wasp stings. I think it's a bunch of just brigands coming to help me out. Legless Laurentius. What a fitting name. He's even in that bush. Stuck in that bush. Oh. After these trees drink your blood, I will see to it they are cut down and burned. Show them what happens when you oppose the Empire. Yeah, they ain't showing too well, because I'm putting these dudes in the dirt. Ain't gonna lie. No cap. If this is the fight Buskrin wants won, then the Cobra Claws will fight it. Yo, what? Why, you scum have no allegiances! So, this is to be my end.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of different factions of the Force. Poachers and the whatnot coming to help. That's pretty cool. I'm going up against Laurentius. I don't care. See, that was him casting Cure. They can handle those ones, I'm sure. Keeps curing himself. They probably want me to deal with these other things. Okay, alright. I'll do as I'm told. Red belly gutter. Stop curing yourself, you coward! Come on. Excuse me.
How has it come to this? Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side? They're your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? But I know the answer only too well. Buscaron. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I'm sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell Buscaron. Tell him Laurentius the Fool says, thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted before my eyes. Yeah, you gonna trust this guy, really? To just go do it on his own? That's, a lot of trust I'm putting in this dude. To Buscaron. Old Bucky. I bet he'll be happy to know that his good deeds helped capture Laurentius by swaying the hearts of bandits and poachers. And of course me, the Warrior of Light. Most important. Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just got word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. Wow, he actually did it. That's good. The lad's had quite the life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow, he failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Furious. The Sylph Elder has been found. Finally. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, now you decided to join us, okay. It's taken us a fair old while, but I finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. Ahem! His name is Frixio, and it is the oldest amongst the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment, and bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the 1,000 Maws of Toto-Rak here in the South Shroud. So it's by the entrance to the place that Frixia was seen, not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio. Poor Frixio. Whoa, 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 hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder One went into Toto-Rak, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking, entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, Walking One must help Elder One. Help Elder One now! Ah, the fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Furious, go to the 1,000 Maws of Toto-Rak and see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and Sylph rests upon your success. Of course I'll do it. At least to give you the most exciting job. Much better than healing a little Sylph and then going back to Gridania to get help. Imagine that. Could not be me. Toto-Rak. Here, it seems. How do I get there? Dang, Buscaron made his pub this close to the entrance to a dungeon? Jeez. Oh, okay, they have people guarding it. We're good. Blois Rants. Blois Rant. By order of the Elder Seer, the dungeon known as the 1,000 Maws of Toto-Rak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? You are sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Toto-Rak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray, assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Don't worry, I will. Too easy. Alright, there we go. This is our fourth dungeon. Yes, fourth dungeon. And I guess fifth if you include Ifrit. Let's do it. Duty support. Same as always. 24. We have Scions. Yep, still my same reliable party. Scion Marauder, Scion Conjurer, and Scion Thaumaturge. Boys, we going in. The 1,000 Maws of Toto-Rak. Wait a minute. If I'm not mistaken, this was the dungeon that was heavily changed from its previous iteration in order to compensate for the duty support and revisions to A Realm Reborn. No, I'll take it. Makes things easier, makes things more streamlined. And who am I to complain, you know? This dungeon has, yeah, ranged peoples. Yarr! Yarr! Once we get him down pretty low, and I'll smooth on. Yeah, pretty good. Pull some more. My Marauder friend should come up. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, this dungeon used to have many different routes you can go down. Well, maybe not many, but obviously there's like the true routes where you won't get lost. You had to pick up these little glimmering things in order to unlock doors and things of that sort. I think they've done away entirely with that whole notion. Let's see. Ooh, nice jump.
So kill this one. Hit the Viper Bite, Venomous Bite on that one again, and we move forward. The Way of Penance. Ooh. Ooh, 4. May not be good. Where's my conjurer? Oh no! Come on, friends. Heal me! Oh no! I'm gonna die. Oh, thank God. That would have been pretty embarrassing. Lightning or strike! Not gonna lie, I'm a little afraid to go too far ahead now. Oh, and I've been a bad. There we go. Peloton. My friends here. Fear not, I will deal with this poison. Oh no. Oh yeah, there you go, yeah. So the debuffs works perfectly. That thing in the bottom right here, it means I'm poisoned. I have a debuff. And as mentioned, because it does not have a white bar above it, it cannot actually be dispelled. I just have to deal with the fact that I'm poisoned, and the healer has to compensate. If it did have a white bar above it, it means they could use their cleanse spell Asuna and take away the poison. Maybe that'll happen later in the dungeon. Am I just standing too close? Is that why I'm getting poisoned? Pretty weenie. Nice. There's a coffer. Ooh, brigand's gloves. Alright. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, some of these dungeons also have like really cool interactable things you can do to get a little more lore, you know, immersion behind what's going on in the dungeon. Alas, I will not be checking in on those because... There we go. See, now there's this white bar above my poison debuff, meaning it can be cleansed, and it was cleansed, both of them. I have a very good healer with me. And I'm gonna cleanse right now. Yep, look at that, perfect. Ding, 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 ding. Prison pudding, disgusting. Taste my axe, stone. Nice. Ooh, treasure. Don't mind if I do. Nighthawk visor. That sounds cool. Ah, I'm in combat. Put on later. I am the knight. Oh, okay, good. It's like my Marauder's getting kind of low there. Nah, we good, we Gucci. Thank you for cleansing me. Just what the doctor ordered. Alright, let me see if I can put that on. Whoa! Bro! Oops. Check me out. Oh. Kinda like a scrub, but it's fine. Ooh, another chest up there. Nice. I'll take it. Riveting gameplay, I know. Stand in one spot. Spam AoE ability. I promise. I certainly promise. It does get better. Take it from me, a savage raider. Treasure. Ooh. Nope, not better. I definitely look a lot cooler now than I had in the past couple installments. Do a single target. Take these guys down real quick. Oh, okay, repelling shot does do damage. Okay. I'll incorporate that into my rotation. I thought it was a purely movement or positional thing. Coral of Ninetails. Oh, no saucy dialogue from my friends. Let's see if this guy has any extra mechanics rather than you get poisoned. Apparently not. Same thing. Or maybe when it gets to half health. Maybe one of those things. Yep. I'll take care of these. Fear not. The Warden's Whip. Damn, they're stacking on the poison. One thing, when you're in combat, or when you're doing dungeons, or depending on different types of raids, even if you are a ranged DPS, such as an archer or a caster class of some sort, you generally don't want to be super far away from the party, because you need to think about not only your own range, but also the range of your healers. By having people within the same general vicinity, it makes it much easier for AoE heals to go out. And if you're, you know, off by yourself in the corner of the stage, then sometimes the AoE heals will miss you. So, be a good DPS. Don't go off on your own. Unless, of course, the mechanic calls for it. That's a completely different story. But generally speaking, staying near the boss's ring, the boss's hitbox ring, with the rest of the party is a good idea. Yeah, I should mention, so beneath any of the targets that you're targeting, there's that sort of circle thing with arrows pointing. So of course the arrow outside of the circle itself is whatever direction that the target is facing. So this Cellmite is facing the Scion Marauder, obviously. But you also notice two smaller arrows to the flanks of that Cellmite. Those actually represent the boundaries between flank and behind. So some jobs actually will have abilities that will do extra damage according to where you're positioned in reference to the enemy. They're called positionals, right? So imagine I'm a Lancer, let's say. I think the Lancer might have some jobs where if you stab them with the ability from behind, it will do more damage. And then if you stab them from the side where these arrows are, the flank, you'll also do more damage. So not only do you have to worry about just pressing your button abilities, but moving around this, the hitbox ring, as it's called,
to hit your positional abilities that will maximize your damage. You can always tell a advanced player from someone who's maybe beginning or doesn't care too much about optimizing their damage by if they're hitting their positionals. For range classes, positionals aren't exactly something you need to worry about. So that's why I can literally just run circles around these enemies and not worry, because none of my abilities actually have positionals. The only technical, I guess, positional I have is this quick knock ability, which is my AoE. It's in a cone in front of me. So obviously I want to position all the enemies in front of me before I do quick knock. Say for instance I was like here. If I'm doing quick knock, well I guess it does attack, but and that prison pudding was standing too far away from behind me, my ability actually would not hit him. So it's smart to ensure that you're doing your placements with care. Otherwise you're just missing out on extra damage. And that's never good. Yep. A quick knock just like this. Stand here. You can tell it's attacking everybody. Yeah. That's why some people will say that range DPS is pretty brain dead versus melee DPS. If I recall correctly, every single melee DPS class and job has some type of positional. That's what gives their gameplay a little more flavor, right? Without that, then everyone's just standing around pressing buttons. And like I said, things get a little more complex when you're at higher levels, so positionals is one way to fit that sort of complexity. Oh, we did it. This is the end. Oh yeah, this dungeon is way different than before. You had to, like I said, you had to collect these shiny things to open up doors and progress to the dungeon. Now it's all just one straight shot.
Darkness.
Ooh.
Elko hitra bublo hans. Seize Thagon Rajiadorn. Thagon well rogue. Tosan opaiki. Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true god.
Lahabrea.
Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. but fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Whoa! Alright. La Brea gave me a gift. That tail looks like trouble. Let's not go to the tail then. You guys might want to move out of that green stuff. It's bad for you. Sticky web? Oh no! Oh, what the heck? Oh no! We got mobs! Ads! I'll take care of this. With my quick knock. Move, thaumaturge! No! The skin. Well, ooh, I can target the tail now. Oh, what the heck? Oh no. That don't look good. Yeah, take that, buddy. Oh no, ads. We got this. Yeah, buddy. Dun, dun, dun. Almost there. Come on. Yes! To the dungeons. Laburapu. Oh man, I look real cool now. Holy. Good job, friends. Good job. Good job. Good job. Give me some cool loot, please. Ooh. Ooh, a new bow. Nice. Ah, found the elder. Finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of little solace. I feel something. Oh god, it's the Garleans.
Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Larkskull, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all, where is that accursed icon hiding? There we go. Ooh, Nero. No sign of our wizened friend. I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramuh will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, which of the sylphs we captured? What of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion, I could fair taste it. But at this rate, no. I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in no time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? And that alone were you right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn bright, so bright that Lord von Belsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Oh no. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taking ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noroxia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know what brings walking one to this place. Came to this one's rescue at Noroxia's bidding, then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramuh, then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to the Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Thank goodness. Report to Buscaron. Alright. Dungeon too easy, bruh. Too easy. La Habrea got nothing on this. Buscaron's Druthers. Buscaron. Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder is well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure a peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlene and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of kick-earned firewater. Nice. Ooh, new tunic. Let's see, what does it look like? Oh, I'm Link. Look at me. Got that green Link tunic, boy. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs a little solace. This is Zama Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to reunite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s wood with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both the Gridanian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. I can do that, Druthers. Or Buscaron. Where the heck am I going? A little solace. Ah. Let's go! Me and Cringe Corner the Chocobo. Koreka. There's dyslexia again. Nolexia. A gift from Walking One Buscaron? A gift for these ones? Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscaron and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Ooh, so much new gear. Okay, it's decent. Barrage. Wait a minute, what is this? I don't know this ability. Barrage. Triples the number of strikes for a single target weapon skill. Additional effects. Ooh, okay, it's a buff. It's a buff. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move this one over here. And we're gonna actually put repelling shots in a different thing. Let's go here. We'll go there. Put repelling shots here. There we go. Barrage. There we go. 2 buffs, and then my single targets, and then repelling shot. Oop. Cutscene. Let's go. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. There they are. The Elder. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Oh, now you show up. Ah, there you are, Furious. We had just been hearing of your deeds. Hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the Walking Ones who aided Neroxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. Do you not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Toto-Rak. Would that this one had not. In Toto-Rak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. This one sees, so Walking Ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one knows and respects Horned One Kanesena. Be assured, like Walking Ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know how. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to little solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But Walking Ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as Walking Ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland where touched ones reside, Walking Ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with Walking Ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are rare, I believe, on expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horn One Kanesena. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. That Sylph's elder's very reasonable, I must say. You can learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Those two are so difficult to act out. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not! We will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we would appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the Waking Ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Holy schmoly. Please wait, Walking One Furious. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of one's appreciation. Oh! When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trust. Hey, let's go. Progress updated, baby. It's too easy, mate. It's too easy. What once was 2 is now 3. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well, the crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to warn Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones.
And with that, we're looking out for some Touched Ones. Now we're going in there, okay. Yes. Okay, so I need to look out, it said. Let's see, it says /lookout. So one way I could do this, I can do from the keyboard, enter /lookout, or I can go into my emotes tab here and look for lookout. Ooh, they're purple. Borp. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Oh. Nice. Well, that's good. Deliver Frixio's missive to Vorsail Heru. Back to Gridania. Certainly done quite a bit today. For I am the hero of light. Ah, private cable. How went the meeting with the Sylphs? A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. And so long as we leave the Temper Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they will bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources toward tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done our nation a great service, Private Cable. It will not be forgotten. Hey. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seedseer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the Scions of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may have well led us into needless conflict. Pray, pass on my regards to Lady Menphilia. Speak of the devil. Hello? Hello, Furious. Can you hear me? It is I, Menphilia. Ida and Papa Limo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tales of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done! Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray, return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Oh boy. Oh lordy. Back to the Waking Sands. But actually, before I do that, I'm going to now continue with my job quest here, Homecoming, that I've had in my duty log for quite some time. The saga with Silver and Le Aliapo continues. Now that I've gotten some experience, I think, and I can travel places much easier with my Chocobo, I think it's about time I return to these two. If I remember correctly, they both said they wanted to leave the guild after our run-in with
What was the person? Mamook? Something like that? Shamuk. The famed poacher here in Twelveswood. And Lei asked me to meet her here. Whoa. What in tarnation? No, don't hurt him! And there I was, thinking you mightn't accept my kind invitation. Oh my gosh, there's a person. I don't recall inviting him though. 'Tis rude to presume, Sonny, and I do so hate rudeness. Wait, it's not his fault. It's mine. I invited him. He's a member of the Archers Guild like me, and he's not Gridanian. Ah, I do begin to recall his face. Aye, knows how to hold a bow, that one. Well, he ain't the typical recruit, but I reckon I might be willing to make an exception. No, it's not like that. I wanted to say goodbye. Furious, ever since I met Power, I've been at a loss, but I realize now that my place isn't at the guild with the Gridanians. They'll never accept me. This is where I belong, with my people, carrying on our traditions, our archery, not Gridania's. It's all I have left, Furious, so I'm going with Power. Maybe you don't understand now, but just promise me you won't tell Lucienne or Sylvain. The hell's I won't, bro? Furious? I had a feeling he might be harboring a few niggling objections. Were we not, sister? Shoot the bastard! No! Ain't no love lost twixt ye and the guild, is there? Then what's the problem with feathering a bloody adventurer? No bugger'll miss him. I'll miss him, alright. So just stop! Dear me. And here I had such hopes for you, Miss Eliapu. Waste the bloody time. A keeper what's lost her nerves about as much use to me as a glass bow. But there's no sport in killing captured prey. I better not see neither of you again, because if I do, I'll show you what happens to prey what's daft enough to get caught twice. Away, sisters, away! You trying to join them? How do you do it, Furious? How do you live in this place, with these people? And why do you even bother? What have they ever given you besides scorn? Well, what do you see in them, Furious? Even though you joined the guild after I did, you've come so far, so quickly. Maybe you've even surpassed me. I have to know how you've done it. I have to know what it is that I'm doing wrong. And there's only one way I can think of to find out. Meet me at the Bannock. She's making me go everywhere, is she? Onward to the Bannock. The Bannock, I say. To this ne. No, won't be able to go that way. How do I get out of here? Gotta go out here first. Yeah. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. All right, Lei, where are you? What debauchery are we up to? Oh, we're gonna fight each other. Shall we begin, Furious? Then defend yourself. Show me what these people have taught you. Oh, you're about to get put in the dirt. Oh no. Are you sure you want to do this? Okay. I said fight me, damn it! Why are you holding back? I'm really not. Is that all you've got? I know you can do better. The heck, she just summoned a falcon? Did she just use an AoE ability against me? Oh, come on, Lei. That's why you're not doing too good. Not bad, but I'm not finished yet. I'm just gonna take you down. For my people. For my family. For me! Yeah, forget that hunting falcon. I see now. In the dirt. You don't mess with Furious Cable. It's so simple. You have opened your eyes and looked beyond your master's faults. You've accepted their teachings and taken them to heart. Even Sylvain, for all his bigotry, wishes only to preserve his traditions. I lost sight of everyone else's struggles and became obsessed with mine own. I was so afraid to let go of my cherished notion of archery, my family's notion, and learn another way. I didn't want to betray them or dishonor their memory. But I have a family here too, a family that sees the wider world and is willing to show me how blinkered I've become. As archers, we train our eyes and minds to be unforgiving, to defy any attempt at concealment and discern the naked truth. It is little wonder then that I have neglected to look inside myself until now. Though unquestionably worthwhile, I have found the experience rather excruciating. Thank you, Furious. I know now that I belong at the guild, together with you and Lucienne. And yes, even that bloody Wildwood. Gods help me, I think I might actually miss him. Sylph. The lad himself. That was really easy. All that just to get beat up? Dang. Come on, Lay. I thought better of you. Welcome home, Furious. You need not say a word. One look at Lay's eyes was enough. Thank you for returning her to us. When we focus on a single goal and pursue it with passion and fervor, it becomes easy to lose sight of what lies before us. Proceeding. With your skill and vision, Furious, you can help your fellow archers to look beyond themselves and remember their comrades. I hope I can count on your support in the future. I mean, I guess. Ooh, what does this one look like? Do I really want to look like that? Kind of like my Link thing. What? Oops. Oh, dang, I look kind of dumb. That's okay. Here we go. The one that got away. Hey, Sylphire's back. Thank the gods you've come, Furious. Perhaps you can talk some sense into this stubborn fool. Calm yourself, Sylph. At least let us petition to the Order of the Twin Adder for... There is no time, Lucienne. Paolo will be long gone before their forces had even assembled. Alone, I can move more swiftly. Take these poachers by surprise and force them to divulge her location. We understand how you feel, Sylph, but this is too reckless. At least permit Furious and me to accompany you. You? The adventurer and the savage? You do not... You cannot understand. Sylph. But I do understand. I know what it means to take pride in your home, to want more than anything to protect it, and to be consumed by guilt when you cannot. I see what you're going through, Sylph, and I understand. This guild taught me to open my eyes and see clearly. I beg you, Sylph, open yours. You have friends here, ready to fight. You have us. I never considered you my friends. Do not follow me. Oh, Sylph. Well, his lying certainly hasn't improved. If he honestly thinks he's doing us a favor by forbidding us from getting involved, he's an even bigger fool than I imagine. Come, Furious, to the South Shroud. To the South Shroud. Please. Yes. Thank goodness I went to Quarry Mill, right? Alright. Where are you, Sylph? You must know by now that the real journey is the friends you make along the way. And I'm here to help. And I'm a much better archer than you could ever be. Oh no, looks like he's in trouble. Alright, get my reading chops ready. Well, this is unfortunate. Sylph! Lay, Furious! I told you not to follow me. I neither need nor want... Don't take me for a fool. You cannot conceal the truth from this archer's eye. Furious, the others are almost upon us. We must make our stand here and protect Sylph. Easy. We're talking
The Furious Cable.
Brought friends, did ye? Then you won't have to die alone.
If you want him, come and claim him.
Careful, these ones are feisty.
Oh, it's a freaking healer over here. I remember what I learned. There we go. Oh jeez, lots of AoEs on the ground. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Is it?
Redanian bastards, how dare you attack our people?
Oh good, I'm already on the healer. Take out the healer for sure first. Get this falconer out of the way. Identity. Oh, Mudslinger. Mudslinger. Got him. Too easy. You're welcome, Sylvain.
I told you. I do not need or want your assistance. Quite why you have deluded yourself into thinking.
You're the one who's deluded, thinking you can deceive us when even a blind man can see that you cover your mouth every time you tell a lie.
Ugh.
Observe with intent, overlooking not the smallest detail, discern your subject's unique characteristics, and recognize patterns in their behavior. I learned these things from Lucienne, and from you. And I'll be damned if I'm going to watch you get yourself killed. There's still so much I don't know about Redania and Wildwood archery, so much that I need you to teach me.
I suppose fixing your form is the least I can do.
Why you...
Pua's gang is already on the move. We have but one chance to catch them. Poachers throughout the Twelveswood have bone whistles like this. Use bone whistles like this to communicate. With it, I believe we can lure Pua out of hiding, assuming she has not moved on.
So that's why you came to the Taker's Rot, for this gang's whistle.
Furious, if you are determined to help me, I have a task for you. Pua was last seen near Issamhar, to the east of the camp. Through a hollow tree trunk is a clearing where two streams meet, and Fs are wont to congregate. We will lay our trap there, and you will be the bait. Do not fear, Furious. I swear on my honor as a Gridanian archer that no harm will come to you.
Where? East? Toko. Ah, okay, way over there, eh? It's kind of far, but that's okay. Pawa Mujuk. There we go, that's the name. Pawa!
We're gonna take down Pua at long last.
Yeah, you'll kind of notice I've been leisurely going through these job quests. There's no hard and fast limit of when you need to do them. In a previous episode I said as soon as you can you should try to do them, but I mean, you know, if you're in the middle of the MSQs and you're trying to finish an arc, it's okay to wait a little bit. I would recommend at the very least to ensure that you're in front of the MSQ levels before you attempt to do, or you finish the levels of job quests before you get to the MSQ levels. For example, what I mean is that here in the journal here, this quest I'm currently on, this back from the wood, or the one that got away, this is the job quest, is a level 30 quest. And the MSQ quest is only level 24. So, as long as your job quests are over your MSQ quests, then you should be good to go. For example, oh geez, I went way too far.
You want to be ahead of your job quests as you're going through your MSQs. That's kind of what I mean. So I wouldn't want to be stuck on a level 15 job quest right now before I get to the MSQ as I'm going through like level 24 MSQs. You know what I mean? This is what we make our stand here. Ooh, my bow's kind of cool. Oh boy, here they come. Bollocks. I knew I should have trusted me gut. My friends. Some blokes just can't take a hint. I do hope you will forgive my forwardness, madam. No, no, sir. 'Tis most flattering. Wouldn't you agree, sisters? Why don't we show our gallant wildwood admirer and his mates just how much we appreciate their attentions? I hope you like it rough, darling. Oh, you're about to get put in the dirt. Mollywopped, brother. Let's see, any healers we see? I see no healers. Therefore, Leif, Furious, deal with the others. Power and I have unfinished business. Okay. Sounds good. If you want to dance, all you have to do is ask. That's kind of cool. Her name's... My sisters ain't to your liking. Too bloody picky, something that's your trouble. There you go. Yeah, took him down quite easily there, Power. Just kidding. Oh, there's a healer. I see you. Focus on the healers. That's what Silver would say to me. Oh no! Am I stunned? No, I'm good. They're mollywopping me! Alright, Power, now what do you got? We'll bring out another wave. Paralyze. I can't stun that. No! Any day now. Is it just me, or is it getting a bit chilly outside? Don't worry, folks. I'll keep you warm and toasty. Lay, Furious, spread out. She has oiled arrows. Oh, okay. Did I just pull aggro? I did. Heh. You thought you could outsmart me? I am the Great Furious Cable. Dude, Wheezy. Get wrecked, Power. Yeah, get scared. Get scared. Running. Oh, don't you dare attack me. And I thought you only had eyes for me. Ooh! Oh, jeez. Gotcha now. I can't. I won't. Yes, you will. Got him. Alright, let's go all the way back to Lucienne. This would be a great moment to actually speak to the NPCs, see what they have to say about this. But, alas, we move on to finish the Archer quests. I think this is the last one. Archers Guild. The Archers Guild. Them archers. Lucienne. Praise me, Lucienne. Praise me. I'm relieved to see you again, Furious. Had the three of you not been united in your purchase, Pawa Majuk would still be free, and one or more of you would surely be dead. I'm so proud of you, Furious. Not only have you mastered our teachings, but you have also helped your guildmates regain the perspective that they had lost. For showing such compassion to your peers, I wish to teach you a new technique, Wind Bite. With Wind Bite, you can bring the power of the very air around you to bear against your opponents, and they will suffer on long after you have knocked your next arrow. It will serve you well in battle, I am certain. All archers walk the same path, Furious, towards improvement and discovery. As long as you have the vision to see the path ahead, you will continue to mature and excel. Yet we all grow weary and lose direction in time. When this befalls you, I have no doubt but that you will find your way back to us. Trust in your eyes, Furious. They will never lead you astray. Woo! Wind Bite. Deals a wind damage with a potency of 60. Wind damage. Oh, okay, it's another dot. Interesting. Ooh, what does this one look like? Whoa, bruh! All these are better? Yeah, definitely going for the jacket, though. I've upgraded from Link. Let's go! Win the battle! Nice! This one time at level 30. There it is. Oh, Lucienne does have another quest for me. Okay, wait a minute. So, dots. Let's see. Where do I want to put my dots? I have Venomous Bite here. Here's what we're going to do. We're now going to reserve this area for dots. So, we'll go here, put my Venomous Bites, and then put my Wind Bites here, and we're going to move Repelling Shot there. There we go. And now we'll take out Venomous Bite here. Now all those are single target AOE abilities. And go like that. Alright, let's see. Lucienne, what do you got for me? The Song of Bards and Bowmen. Okay, so a little bit of explanation here. The class quests only reach up to level 30, and I've just completed my level 30 class quests. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to transition or branch off into a job. And the job is the main where you get your bulk of abilities up until level 90 in Endwalker, and then of course 100 once Dawntrail releases. So I'm switching now from Archer into Bard, and for the other jobs, that system is very similar. So as I mentioned, Gladiator builds into Paladin, Marauder builds into Warrior, let's see, Arcanist builds into Summoner and Scholar, things of that sort. Well met, Furious. Would that we had the time for banter, but we're all up in arms here. Yet another Ixali dirigible has been spotted over the 12's Wood, you see. Their reappearance calls to mind the Battle of Griffin Crossing. Well, I say battle. Most are agreed that massacre would be rather more apt. Aye, the Ixal dealt us a crushing defeat that day. Right around this time of year it was, more than 2 decades past. A humiliating episode in our history, to be sure. But heavens forbid that we ever forget it. Failure is the finest, if not the kindest of teachers, and few things drive a man better than its sting. Ah, but do let's speak of cheerier matters. Mayhap you've already heard, but a renowned archer has recently returned to the 12's Wood, the one they call the God's Bow. That's just a title, of course. His birth name is Jehentel, but he was once of the God's Quiver. The man was a legend even then, and there was no honor greater than being taken under his tutelage. But that's not all there is to him, mind you. Jehentel was also a skilled bard, one of the rare few capable of inspiring others to great feats through song. Upon learning that the God's Bow had returned, dozens of us flocked to him in hopes of training under a legend, yours truly included. Alas, the meetings haven't unfolded quite as we had hoped. Jahentel has refused to teach each and every suitor that has approached him thus far. Though, it should be mentioned that the topics he is reluctant to instruct us in do not include poetry and song. He seems exceedingly keen to teach us all about them. Some few of us were tempted to take him up on the offer, save that we have a nation to defend. Be it far from my intent to belittle all those bards out there, but I like my chances rather better charging into battle with a quiver than a harp. But here we are hoping that transcendent mastery of the bow might be ours. By the sparkle in your eyes, I'd wager you have an interest in that self-same poetry and song. Come now, there is no call for shyness, and there is more to life than battle. If you would present yourself as a pupil to Jahentel, I happen to know his whereabouts. I'm given to understand that he has made his camp somewhere west of Quarrymill in the South Shroud. Jahentel is an agreeable sort of fellow, and should be willing enough to help you. Truth be told, I'm still holding on to hope. If you could find a way into Jahentel's confidence, maybe he can yet be persuaded to train us. I wish you the best of luck, friend. There it is! Have the job quest. But I think I'll hold off on that for now because, as mentioned, that is a level 30 quest. And the MSQ is only still at level 24, so I have a way to go before I truly need to be caught up. For the time being, let's return to Vesper Bay and head back to Tataru and Minfilia. Actually, what am I doing? Chocobo. There she is. And let's see. Actually, you know what? For now, let's call this session over. This is episode 4 of On the Dawntrail, my Final Fantasy XIV guide, playthrough, and walkthrough, while starting from A Realm Reborn into Dawntrail when it eventually comes out in summer 2024. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for tuning in. Good morning, good night, and everything in between. See ya!